What's going on with you, YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra. I'm back at you with another video. First things first, check this out, YouTube. Now, isn't that pretty? Yeah, I got my double barrel shotgun back, fresh out of the gunsmith. This stock, the butt stock, came all the way from Illinois. I'd like to give a shout out to Hole in the Wall Gunsmithing over in Mills, which is a subdivision of Casper. They did an excellent job repairing my shotgun. Now, because the forearm did not match the color, it did not match the color of the new stock. So they went and restained it. It's much darker than the original stock, and the pad on it is different. The original stock had just a plastic butt pad on it, but this stock that came from Illinois has a nice rubber pad on it. And just to make sure that we're safe, you see what I'm saying? Yep, this here is a double barrel Stoeger 12 gauge coach gun. And when you load one up, you can't just bang bang, you know what I'm saying? You have to disengage your safety. Now the front trigger clicks and the rear trigger clicks. Both triggers work. It's been cleaned, the butt stock's been replaced, and the forearm's been restained. The forearm has been restained to match the butt stock. Yeah, this is a 12 gauge, gets the job done. Also, I went to Ace Hardware because this sword deal that I got that needs to be worked on, that I'm working on, has a little piece that attaches to it like that. Now what I'm going to do is I've already created or started working on a handle for it. Take this piece and just slip it on there just like that. And then I'm going to take this piece, slip it on there just like that. Okay, now I got the handle for it. And I'm going to take, eventually I'll be taking and boring out a hole in the top right here to sit this piece in there on the top. And because this piece right here pops in there just like that. You know, you do like a little spot welding or some glue or something, you know what I'm saying? You can make a cool looking deal here. So this is another project I'm working on. Alright. Well, before I get into the challenge part of this video, I have some black and green zip ties. And what exactly are these for? Well, I'll show you what they're for. And I only need maybe 2 of each one, tops. So I get actually, we'll start off with 1 of each, see how that does. Now I got a black and a green zip tie. Now, the sling I ordered for my shotgun came from Shotgun Connecticut Company. And you notice that it stays on the stock just fine, but the way they have it set up right here, it slides around for the most part. And we can fix that. All I'm going to do is take some zip ties and zip tie the sling to this gun so that it stays in place. Pretty straightforward. I could do two more. Just to make sure it's on there nice and tight. Every rose has its thorn. Every cowboy sings a sad, lonely song. Well, that one's no good. Messed up on that. Untying that. There we go. That's just about there. Set that down for a second. Throw away these wasted zip tie here. Right. And now to touch it up just a little bit. We're gonna get all these loose ends tied. These yeah. Well, that fourth one didn't stay on there. Damn it. Well, it looks like three's holding it on there, but I don't know. We got plenty of zip ties here, so this thing's gonna have an even number of zip ties on it. If it doesn't have an even number of zip ties on it, it's gonna drive my OCD freaking mad. It's not having it. There we go. Get these last two little bits trimmed off. There we go. That'll hold zip ties to hold that on nicely. Alright. Now the thing I have to ask, and I'm going to check of course, is nope. Making sure that the zip ties do not obstruct, that they do not obstruct my view of my bead down barrel, and nope. All right. Nicely done, nicely done. Now that that's out of the way, I'm going to do a YouTube video challenge. This right here is pink champagne. And these particular bottles are very easy to open up. Step one, you take all your foil off. And this may speed up the process just a little bit. Step one, of course, is getting the foil off just like that. Okay, step one, foil off. And step two is you take these wires and these wires can be a little bit tricky, but if you have to use like a knife or something to that degree, there we go. Okay, once you get that part off, just like that. Did you hear that fucker pop? That was cool. The cork just shot straight up. Hell yeah. Some bubbly to celebrate the return of my shotgun. And check this out, YouTube. This is my pink champagne chug for breast cancer awareness. I'm gonna chug this entire bottle of pink champagne on camera for breast cancer awareness. So, cheers. Even if I don't get it all chugged in one sitting, it's still getting chugged. So, yeah. Ooh. That's tasty shit right there. I can dig that. Oh, you try to chug champagne, it can't be done. It's good though, but this entire bottle is gonna get finished in one sitting. It still technically counts as a chug. This'll this show's definitely wet your whiskers, man. Smoke a cigarette real quick while I'm doing this, cause yeah, Marlboro Smooth. That's a good cigarette. It's a very tasty cigarette in my opinion. Fuck suicide. I will say this though. I saw the way Chester's death affected me, and it didn't just affect me, it affected millions of people, including his own family. I mean, yeah, I got family and fans on YouTube and what have you, but Chester had way more fans than I did, and a lot more to live for, you know? I'm like, I'm not trying to talk shit, but I'm being serious, and, you know, got my skeet gun back. So a shout out to whoever previously owned that buttstock in Illinois. It looks good on my Stoger. Thing of it is, they still make Stoger side-by-side coach guns, but the styling's a little bit different. So this is not only my first legally purchased firearm, but it is also a couple years old. And both triggers are fun, but I'd avoid doing it just because, you know, that can fuck up your trigger mechanism. But yeah, hole in the wall gunsmithing hooked me up. They did a fantastic job on my shotgun. Like I'm sitting here drooling over it, like this is, you know what I'm saying. It's tasty, but that carbonation, whew. It's like carbonated wine, basically. Oh man, that's a big ass bottle too. It's that's a really pretty stock too. But yeah, the repair person at Hole in the Wall said, and I quote, that this gun should last me a long ass time. And like, anything wrong with it, do not hesitate to come back in. And I'm like, hell yeah, man. I can pretty much save up my money for whatever the fuck I feel like saving it up for, because it is my money after all, you know. But hell yeah, my shotgun's been broken for a couple months, and I'm beyond thrilled to have it back. And she looks pretty. Bad Company looks pretty. Always make sure that your hammers are disengaged when you're storing it. That's bad for your springs, to leave your hammers engaged. And the nice thing about break action shotguns is that they're pretty damn safe. You know, as far as guns are concerned, break action shotguns are probably some of the safest guns out there because they're so easy to check. You don't even gotta open it all the way to see that it's empty, you know? I'll have to go shooting one of these days and make a video for my YouTube. Be like, hey YouTube, out in the middle of fucking nowhere with my shotgun, and we're gonna have some fun. Hashtag fuck mass shootings, fire off a shot. Hashtag fuck pedals, fire off another shot, reload it. Hashtag fuck violence against cops, fire off another shot. Hashtag fuck police brutality, fire off another shot. Reload it. Hashtag fuck gun violence, fire off another shot. Hashtag fuck ISIS, fire off another shot. Really, shh, be very, very quiet. We're hunting for pedos, ha 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 ha. When it's your first legally purchased firearm, there's a bit of sentimental value to it. Now, I paid like $480.02 to fix it, and I left a $15 tip, which is always appreciated. And Hole in the Wall was very professional. It took like 3 to 4 weeks to get my gun done, and that's only because they're a local gunsmith. They always have stuff to work on, you know what I'm saying? So if you're local and you watch my videos, locally if you watch my videos, and you have guns that need fixed, take them to Hole in the Wall, man. And one thing's for sure, the gunsmith said, and I quote, "Man, it was a nightmare to find a replacement stock for your gun." Was it? He goes, "Yeah, but this one came in from Illinois." I'm like, sweet. And he goes, "But your forearm didn't match your butt stock, so I restained it." Cool. And Stoker coach guns are excellent guns, man. Yeah, I gotta hurry up with this video, though. I want to make this video short, sweet, and to the point. You try chugging champagne and it goes up your fucking nose. Or it comes out your nose, one of the two. yeah, this is one project off the list. And the black and green zip ties holding that sling on are a nice touch, you know, which allows me to carry it on my back. I mean, isn't that just the prettiest shotgun you ever did see? I mean, some of you are going to say, pumps are better. You know, pump shotguns may hold more ammunition, but if you're going to rack your slide, you better be prepared to shoot, because tactically speaking, racking that slide can give away your position. But if you sneak up on somebody and all I hear is, all I hear is click up from the safety, and you know what I'm saying? Like when you click on that safety, it triggers your disengaged, of course. But when they hear the click, if all they hear is the click of that safety, I guarantee you, the click of that safety is a lot quieter than that. You know what I'm saying? Tactically speaking, pump shotguns do have some things that make them a little bit better. Pump shotguns definitely hold more ammunition, but the downside to that is it takes a couple seconds longer to reload. Where a break action shotgun, you know what I'm saying? Break action shotguns are fairly quick to reload because they hold less ammunition. And usually, if you're a good enough shot, you can usually hit your target with 1 or 2 shells. And if you've already hit your target within the first 2 shells, they're already going to be down. And when they're down, they'll be sitting there, you know what I'm saying? That gives you time to reload. But yeah, my first legally purchased firearm is now back in my possession, and oh, YouTube, I cannot tell you, this gun is gorgeous. The wood's a little bit darker than the original stock, but I don't care. I like it. This is, wow. I'm blown away, man. Like this is a fucking sexy ass gun. And if the fucking zombies hit, at least I'm prepared. And I got like a couple boxes of shells laying around. But I keep my gun empty unless I have to use it. That's just, I keep my gun empty and decocked unless I have to use it. But literally, it's empty. And you hear that, okay. When that, okay, that's the sound of my hammers engaging. Because the hammers are internal. I also had them clean my gun too, because it needed it. But yeah, when I go out to a safe location to shoot it, I'll definitely make a video and be like, hey YouTube, I'm your Huckleberry. Why, Johnny Ringo, you look like somebody just walked over your grave. Your guns don't scare me. Without them guns, you ain't nothing but a skinny lunger. Oh, Ed, baby, what a horrible thing to say. Now, before I had my shotgun fixed, I had guitar strings holding the sling on, but the bits would poke me in the back. That's why I have the pokey bits from the zip ties facing to the side, so that when I carry it on my back, that shit's not poking me in the back. But yeah, that'll hold the sling on. You know what I'm saying? That'll do very nicely. I don't have the original box for it anymore, but that's alright. I don't have a sleeve or a safe for it, because, quite frankly, I don't have any kids. So, because I don't have any kids, I'll keep it in my apartment, ready to go if I should need it. Yeah. I paid $420 for that shotgun originally, and then paid about 480 some odd dollars and 2 cents to get it fixed. But greatly appreciated. Nothing like a double barrel 12 gauge, I would tell you. Shotguns are fun to shoot. In case you have not caught on, shotguns are like some of my favorite guns of all time. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted a side-by-side coach gun like the one I have right now. But when I was a kid, my parents were like, no, you can't have a gun. The thought of you with a gun scares us. Oh my God. And like, I've had the gun for this long, and I haven't done nothing stupid with it, so, why would I want to do something stupid with it? That could risk me losing it, The risk of me losing it outweighs the urge to do stupid shit, you know what I'm saying? That's just common fucking sense, YouTube. Yes. Like, you know what I'm saying, YouTube? Like, I saw how Chester's death affected people. It didn't just affect me, it affected so many people. And suicide is a horrible thing, YouTube. It really is. You may be going through some shit in your life, you know what I'm saying? But just know, YouTube, that it could be worse. One of my more famously quoted expressions, but yes. You think you have it bad. There's always somebody who has it worse than you. And just having my shotgun back, it feels like things are shaping up, Hell yeah. Did you know that Casper, Wyoming has a skeet shooting range? Oh yes. Out by the event center. And it's not too terribly inexpensive to go out and shoot skeet. I definitely would love to try skeet shooting. That looks like such fun. Pull. But yeah, I said I'd drink an entire bottle of pink champagne for breast cancer awareness, and that's exactly what I'm going to fucking do. Even if I couldn't chug it all in like one go, it's the thought that counts. And me and my buddy Steve are making t-shirts on Teespring for breast cancer awareness. And like 80 to 90% of the profit will be going to charity, which is pretty sick. Yeah. Let's upload this video to my desktop when I'm done making it, so I can upload it to YouTube, because I don't want to burn through my phone data just to upload a long ass video. You know, because we're pushing 40 fucking minutes. Just about. And if the video was like, you know, 5-6 minutes long, that's not going to burn up my cell phone data. But the video is longer than that, you know what I'm saying? It's much better just to upload it to my desktop, and then from my desktop to my computer's YouTube linked account. Yes. Pink champagne's good, let me tell you, but man. One bottle of this shit will get you feeling just a little bit toasty. Getting toasty for a good cause, though. No, news of the 8th album, Trails of the Abyss, which is the album I'm working on, has 2 songs on it, Legends Never Die and Born Alone and Die Alone, where Born Alone, Die Alone is the name of the second song. I gotta start working on Troll Slayer here in a bit. You know, I'm not gonna rush perfection. The first 2 songs came out really well. For the type of music that I'm trying to make, it's actually coming together pretty nicely. And, you know, some people will like it, and some people are going to be like, it sounds like shit, you know. You can't please everybody, YouTube. You can try, but it's not going to work. I'm digging this goatee that I'm growing. That shit looks sexy as fuck on me. You know what these are good for, right? If I'm eating some chick's pussy out, I could use my goatee to tickle her clit. Trust and believe. Have her fucking squirting all over my fucking face. Now, to be fair, the last girl I had sexual intercourse with said I was really good at eating pussy, so when a girl compliments you on your dick size and says you're really good at eating pussy, you know, that's a confidence booster, however you shape it. Oh, some pussy would be nice. Yes, it would. I must be a patient cobra, yes. It's like I've said, YouTube, the patient king cobra always gets its meal. Or in a more retrospect look at it, if you want to call it that. The patient fisherman always gets his fish. And that, you know, is the truth of it, man. When it comes to dating, you have to have the patience of a saint. And then some. Because people are fucking assholes to each other. And it just ruins the dating game for everybody. Yeah. I'm attractive enough that I know I can get some if I really apply myself, you know. But at the same time, I'm not going to just rush out and fuck the first chick I see, because that's just stupid, you know. I might be called a pig for having standards, but you know what? Women have standards too, so, you know, that's fair, you know. That's a fair analysis. Women who get pissed off at men because certain men have a taste for certain things, you know. You hear some women complain, I'm sick and tired of men just noticing us for our tits. It's so disgusting. Oh my god, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you know, maybe it's not like that. Maybe some men just like a certain breast size and they're appreciating your beautiful body, you know. It's a compliment, you know. But you never hear men making complaints like that. I'm sick and tired of women just noticing me for my muscles. I'm more than that, damn it. Because you know how retarded that sounds? It sounds super retarded. There's a reason why most men lift weights or get big ass arms to attract the ladies, man. And I'm definitely getting some muscle on me. Urgh. Oh, here's the other one. And you take a look at how nice and defined that is. Oh, yeah. Biceps like that attract the babes. Playing guitar attracts the babes. Being an attractive gothic bad boy musician who's also a famous YouTuber attracts the babes. You know what I'm saying, YouTube? The more famous I get on YouTube, people will be like, hey, I know that guy. Uh. But, yep. Cracking open a bottle of pink champagne to celebrate the return of my firearm. And my record is squeaky clean. Otherwise, I would not legally be able to purchase firearms. And because my record is squeaky clean, you know, the cops don't fuck with me because I'm autistic, I practice black magic, and I get bullied on YouTube, you know. And because I don't give the cops a reason to fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, this bottle's just about done. So, yeah. Hope you all are having a wonderful day. I'm feeling a little more cheerful than usual. Yeah. I totally got a kiss from a girl yesterday. It might have been on the cheek, but I didn't care. It was still something. You know, when you haven't been touched by a female in months, not by choice, mind you, that's just by shitty circumstance. And then out of the blue, some cute ass chick gives you a kiss on the cheek and a big old hug, and it's like, whoa, hey, that'll get the blood flowing nicely. I'm not going to say how it happened because that's just minor detail that you don't need to know, but that brightened my night up pretty good yesterday. I was just like, oh, hey, sweet. That's a pretty shotgun. They don't make them styled like that anymore. The double barrel Stoger Coach guns that they have now, that they have out now, are styled just a bit differently. They change the look of them ever so slightly every year, you know. But yeah, Stoger Coach guns are an excellent gun to have, in my opinion. Reliable, you know. I'm confident that my gun will last me a lifetime now, you know. I'm definitely going to have to get a cleaning kit for it so that way I can keep it clean. Guns are not toys, they are tools. Because you could really fuck somebody up with one of these. Yes, you could. I was going to have it turned into a short-barreled shotgun, but I like having the length it is now easier to control, and I get longer distance. But yeah, it feels good to have my shotgun back. That's a pretty sweet looking double barrel shotgun. Yeah, buddy. Good old Coach gun. No, the resale on that would have to be $500 minimum because of the fact that they don't make them like that anymore. That's the thing about cars and guns, man, is they don't make them the same every year. They change them, little details here and there, you know. And oh my God, I cannot stop staring at my gun. That is, oof. I'm telling you, if my gun was a female, I'd fuck it because that's how sexy my gun is right now. I'm telling you what. All these fucking Americans and their guns, Fuck off. If guns are truly the problem, you'd know about it. For as gun crazy as America is. And I have a receipt for the work order to make this gun. And the receipt has the serial number on it, which is good to have. The only reason I'm keeping the receipt for the work order, you know, it's good to have that. Just in case someone tries to steal it, and I got the serial number and everything, it makes it easier to find. And to be honest, I don't think anyone's going to try to steal it, you know, but it never hurts to be prepared for that sort of thing. Also, from Loaf and Jug, I bought a pair of headphones for vocal covers and listening to music. And these headphones right here are the Cobra headphones from Loaf and Jug. And these Cobra headphones they're good quality headphones. They have this technology that prevents them from tangling up, and the sound quality on them is decent. Nice and loud. This video is going to be called a pink champagne chug. Even though I didn't really chug it, but I still did what I set out to do for a YouTube video. So, yeah. also, I bought a Powerball and a Mega Million ticket. And the drawing for both those lotteries is one's tonight and the other one's tomorrow. And there's a couple hundred some odd $1 million up for grabs. You know, that would be pretty fucking sick if I won the lottery and I was like a multi-millionaire. Holy shit. I'd be like, well, I'm gonna build my fucking dream house. And Casper's most eligible bachelor, I do declare. Almost there. Come on, King Cobra, fucking man up. Chug this shit. I'm golden right now, but holy shit, YouTube. It is a bit of a challenge trying to chug this entire thing. It gives you the burps that goes out your nose. But it's delicious. This company right here makes good pink champagne. Free advertising, man. I like my shirt. It says Master of the Dark Arts. And it's got a Death Eater symbol on it in the background. I tell you what, YouTube, there are some really cute chicks in Casper, man. There's a couple of cute girls running around Casper, man. It's just like, oh. Just about there. I got low battery shit. I got tomorrow and the next day off. So my battery's dying while I'm recording this. Go figure. Plug it in real quick. There we go. Don't want that dying on us just yet. Alright. Pink champagne chug for breast cancer awareness. Fuck yeah! Oh. That's where I think of breast cancer. I can eat my farts. Oh yeah. Four deliciously juicy farts. I think my Asperger's is talking shit again. God damn. When you crave in female attention, but you have to be patient as fuck for the right opportunity to get some. You know what I'm saying? You gotta play that shit smooth, man, like Marlboro smooth. Well, you can't say that. You can't say that this hasn't been an awesome video, because I feel like this video kicked some ass. There you go. An entire bottle of pink champagne on YouTube. And that's the challenge. To drink an entire bottle of pink champagne for breast cancer awareness. And I did just that. To show that logo one more time. Yeah. Anyways, this is King Cobra JFS with another fucking video. And I'll catch you cool cobras later. It's gonna, yeah, that's what's up.